morning, good morning, good morning. This little one started our day a little bit earlier today. Usually she sleeps till at least 7:30. Today it was 6:30 and we didn't get to bed till very late because we were up all night watching the new season of Ozark. Good morning, my loves. Do we have a baby on the way, honey? Do we have a baby on the way? So as a lot of you guys know, some of you may not know, we bred this goat with one of our boy goats, and we're not 100% sure if she's pregnant yet. We feel that she may be. What's up, dude?
What's up, dude?
So all of us here on the farm have our own farm chores that we each essentially are tasked to. Does that make sense? That we're tasked to?
I cut the grass.
Rodrigo cuts the grass. AKA, he's in charge of the goats, getting them in and out of the day. We have them set up on a kind of a leash system. They have a really nice long leash that's wrapped around a piece of rebar that we have a bucket in there of water that's there all day long. And every day we move them around so that they keep cutting our grass and maintaining it nice and low. But we have Kake as our trash man. So this is our big bucket that we keep all our trash in, and then Kake brings it down to the dump. Adriana is in charge of the greenhouse and just making sure that our food production is going in the right direction, always has food going, always making sure all of the plants are watered. And then Jordan and I are in charge of making sure the puppy gups go for a nice long walk every single day. And that is the beauty of having a community, is that not all of the farm chores are put on just you. It definitely makes everything run much more seamlessly. Everything is not too overwhelming, and it's just a heck of a lot more fun to be doing all this stuff with your friends. Good morning, my love. George's gonna get an award today.
What do I get?
I don't know yet, I gotta think about it. But I woke up this morning.
I want a cookie.
He took Sadie for an hour to let me sleep.
It was 2 hours. Give me the credit that I deserve.
It was an hour and a half, right? Let's meet in the middle. And he did all of the dishes.
I love when I do anything. I just get awards.
Do you want a gold star? Is that good enough?
What do you think I do around here?
I don't have any gold stars.
I want a cookie. Can you give me a cookie by the end of the day?
I will make you banana bread. How about that?
Cookie.
Banana bread.
I was doing the counts for goats today. They are almost 3 months in.
3 months pregnant?
Yeah.
You think?
Where'd it go, baby?
Yeah, they're missing just 2 months.
Wait, you really think they're like for sure pregnant?
Dude, you can see the belly.
Yeah, but they always kind of look fat.
No. In the mornings, they look like teen.
You think both of them are?
Yeah.
Not just Camilla?
I think both.
That's what I was telling them. We haven't seen them in heat in a couple months, so
3 months.
we gotta get one of those little animal ultrasound things. The other thing we have to do is to reinforce that friggin' goat pen, because these little goats are gonna start running around all over our land.
Lola's gonna have new friends.
Lola's gonna have new friends. Oh my god! We're gonna have goat yoga.
It's a simple idea, really. Goats and people doing yoga.
It's a real thing, sweetie, I'm telling you.
Do you want to start goat yoga retreats?
Goat yoga retreats, baby. Enough of this goat yoga talk.
Uh-oh.
I got something to say.
We all know what you're gonna say.
We only have one coconut left.
Travesty, honey.
It's devastating.
I want to get working today again on stamping this concrete and trying to finish this up. But before I do that, now that this rock wall is completely done, I mean, all the rocks are in place, but it's not finished. Really, the last step is just making it beautiful. So all the rocks are held in place with mortar, but like the in-between cracks, I need to go in and like really make it look good. So then we can use this as a garden bed and start getting some herbs in here. So I really want to get that going, because while the herbs are growing, I can finish all the stamped concrete.
While George's finishing up the finishing work on the stone wall, I'm actually going to go ahead and take out all of the plants in here, because what we're going to eventually end up doing is filling this up with hay and then soil to bring the level of the soil up a little bit higher. So we're just going to take all these plants out temporarily. Haley, will you ship a coconut to me? I'll pay for shipping. because these little babies may be outside of the soil for a day or two, and it's super, super windy, I don't want them blowing away. So I'm just gonna temporarily keep them in this soil here so they stay alive.
That is brutal. Sends rock chips, cement chips, concrete chips everywhere. I almost took off my finger a couple times on that brush. Just trying to clean off the surface of the rocks. Just because some of it had some, had some cement covering it. So now that's done, we need to fill up this garden bed. Now I have to bring all these plants back and replant them. These plants have spent too much time outside of the soil. Adriana has really put a lot of effort into keeping all of these plants alive through all the rain, the 200 inches of rain we got last year, through all the erosion of the soil. And I'm happy now that all this land around these stairs are going to be protected from the erosion, because a lot of dirt was coming off with all the rain that we get. And I was worried that these stairs were going to start crumbling and falling because there was so much dirt from underneath that was getting washed away each year. So I'm happy that we protected all that now. What's up, brah?
Scared the hell out of me.
Gotcha. How you doing?
Doing good, bro.
Well, look at you, got one of them done.
Yeah.
A lot of these plants are in rough shape, so let's see if we can save them, give them a good drink, and obviously some good nutrition as well. This is some liquid fertilizer from our home biogas. This was made out of cow poop or kitchen scraps and water, and this is the byproduct of the bacteria of the poop breaking down the food and giving us this liquid gold, really. Well, we got one down and like halfway more to go. I've been working on this wall all the way up to about there, but it's 5:30 now, which is puppy walking time, and it's raining pretty good. I've been working on this all day, and the good thing is Kaylee's been able to get some much needed rest for at least like the last 4 or 5 hours, and Sadie, they've both been sleeping. Go football! Honey, I'm training her appropriately. We're watching the game.
These are the only times that's acceptable to watch TV.
Look, we're both in our underwear watching football. This is what every Sunday is gonna look like. I'm getting ready to go out and shower, and one of the worst things currently in our day-to-day life is showering out in the wind, in the rain, because we have an outdoor shower. All of our shower water comes from rainwater that we collect off the roof. So a lot of this water we actually collected like 2 or 3 months ago because we haven't been getting any rain. These are our tanks here, but we just hit, if you look at that black, the red is empty, the green is full. We just hit about half. And we've done a lot of stuff with that water. We water all of our crops. We've made a ton of concrete. We share that water with Rodrigo. We give it to the puppies and to the goats. So those 2,400 gallon tanks really do last us a while. We do bleach them. We bleach them to about 3 to 4 parts per million, which is about the exact same bleach level of the water that's coming out of the sink in your house if it's treated by a town. And then before we drink it, we run it all through this Berkey just to make sure. But I'm gonna go shower now. This is really no fun because of the outdoor shower. The water doesn't come straight down when it's raining like this. When the gusts come, it kind of just like blows it 10 feet that way. So like for 15 seconds, you're just standing in the freezing cold. So I'm gonna go do that now. On a scale of sleep to no, how much sleep did you get last night?
Just no. Just no.
Bonnie, look how cute she is. Does that make it all worth it?
It does make it all worth it.
Your mommy is really, really tired. She hasn't slept really good for the last few nights. Because you just need to keep eating.
and you eat and you eat and you eat, so she can't sleep. So what if we make a deal? You and me, we're gonna let the mummy sleep for a while, and you and me are gonna go and get some stuff done outside. What do you think? Well, you gotta work with me on helping her sleep. That's the deal. You gotta work with me here, alright? You gotta shake to make it official. It's a deal.
I've been slinging all this dirt from these holes that Gilberto and Enrique dug. Right now these guys are building up the walls on the side of the solar kiln. They're basically closing in the bottom, which is something that I'm so excited about, and something that we need to get done, because not only is this going to allow us to use the underside as storage for stuff like dog food, chicken food, farming supplies, but it's also going to protect all the electrical. And why I want to do that is we actually have an electric fence system for these guys, but we're just not ready to install it yet. There's too many things that are dangerous, like the electrical lines and all the wires over on the solar panels as well. So I'm just trying to make a few upgrades before we kind of just let them loose with the electric fence. I know that'll be a huge upgrade to their life, so that's coming really soon. And the first step is just closing it underneath this.
So I just want to give a shout out to today's sponsor of this video, which is Surfshark. If you guys don't know what Surfshark is, they're a VPN company and they keep all of your private information safe. So Surfshark basically acts like a middleman. So when you connect to one of their servers, all of your personal information, such as your location, your IP address, even your passwords, are protected with the Surfshark server. So Jordan and I actually use Surfshark for a really cool hack. So something a lot of you guys may not know is that each country has its own specific shows on Netflix. So for instance, The Office is no longer available on the United States Netflix, but it is available on the Canadian Netflix. So what you can actually do is connect your Surfshark server to a Canadian Surfshark server, and voila, you can watch as much of The Office as you'd like. I had to spin this little one around because she was getting ready for her morning nap. But if you guys don't have a VPN already, we highly recommend Surfshark. We've been using them for years now. They've always supported this channel, and they have an amazing offer going on right now. If you click the link in our description below, use the code Nomadic, you'll get 83% off and 3 extra months for free. So thank you so much, Surfshark, for sponsoring today's video. So something that has been a long time coming is redoing the paint on the front of the workshop. The front has gotten absolutely destroyed, not only from the recent work that we did installing this concrete pad here, all kinds of concrete got splattered up here, but we have a culprit over here that you can very clearly see. This is from the Raj man. So literally Roger catapults from the ground, jumps off of this, and then up onto the windowsill. Man, I am dragging today. I am wiped. I feel like my body is just shot right now. I think from the combination of just being back on the land and being active again, but also carrying around an extra, 15 pounds of weight definitely puts a toll on me. Plus the lack of sleep, that's definitely a big one. But last night, Sadie, I think, might have been fighting off a little cold of some sort. She had a little bit of a stuffy nose and she kind of felt a little warm, as though she had maybe a slight fever. The only way that she would sleep was on my chest. Usually I can sleep okay like that. I mean, that's basically how she slept with me for the first week or two of her life. But now that she's much bigger, she's gotta be, we haven't weighed her in a few weeks, but she's gotta be around 15 pounds. So I'm super sore today. So definitely just taking it a little bit easier. Gonna do some stretching, some breathing, maybe take a nap later.
It's coming together, you guys.
This place is coming. It's starting to look a heck of a lot better.
than when we first really started working on it a little less than a month ago now. Just gotta keep going a little bit every single day, little by little, here and there. Now I want to get focusing again on the side of the workshop, start stamping some concrete and see if we can get that all finished up.
Go.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Go full. Come on, bro. Come on, it's hot. Don't be scared. Come on. Is that all what you got? Give me all of it.
What's up? There it is. I love looking at the workshop from this angle. You can see all the work that we've been doing, the garden beds, the rock wall, the stamped concrete. Starting to look dang good. You guys remember how crappy this whole place looked just a few months ago? This whole hillside was like a solid slide of mud. You could see underneath the workshop. Our roof was nothing but a thin piece of tin. It wasn't even insulated. Humidity ran in there at like 80% and everything was moldy. We were just slowly making progress every single day and just making everything better and better. And I think that's a big part of coming onto a piece of land like this without running water, without electricity. Our first days, all we had to do was put these tanks on here so we could get water, and it's just been a slow build since then and just dealing with all of the struggles. And now like visually seeing it starting to look good, started working on the third row. It just feels so good being here and just looking at all the work that we've done.
Okay.
The nail is your life.
Okay.
When your nail goes all the way down, you drink.
Okay.
To hit the other person's nail, you have to take the hammer and you have to flip it.
No sé, hermano, ustedes eligieron sus clavos.
Yo no elegí nada. Mira, pero le caiga, que se
So you go like.
Oh!
Venga tu mujer.
Why are you all coming for me? I need to interrupt the show for a very important announcement. We got a monkey in the house! She even has a tail. So we only have one marshmallow to share amongst the five of us. At least it's a big marshmallow.
It's a giant marshmallow. So for all of you marshmallow lovers out there, let me know if you're one to go like this. It's about 10 o'clock. Sade and I hung out by the fire with all the guys for a while. Happy we could give Kaylee a little rest. Let her sleep a little bit, let her relax. But Yeah, honey.
you're awake? Honey, you're supposed to be sleeping.
I heard her crying.
She wasn't crying. She was talking.
She was?
Yeah. She was saying, "Bah!"
I swear to God, anytime I'm away from her, I literally hear her crying even when she's not.
We're gonna go to bed now. Thank you guys so much for following along.
We love you guys so much.
I'll see you guys next time.